I'm a forester here with a very short video on a recent contact that I had with Almar knives in Japan. I bought two Japanese knives in the past 3 months. The first one I bought was this Almar Eagle with the honey-jigged bone handle. This is a beautiful knife that I carry with me as my primary tactical knife every single day. The second Japanese knife that I purchased recently was this Spyderco Delica 4. It was made in Seki City, which is printed on the blade. This is a great EDC knife that I carry often in rotation with other knives. I have reviews of both of these knives on YouTube, and I'll post links to them below. After the recent earthquakes, tsunami, and the ongoing nuclear crisis in Japan, I began wondering where the factories that make these knives are located in Japan and whether they've been impacted by all that's going on over there. I emailed Almar, and I was surprised when they emailed me back very quickly. In their email, they say that their factory is located in the Gifu Prefecture, and I know I'm butchering the pronunciation, but I'm not sure how that's pronounced. But they're located in the Gifu Prefecture. They've experienced a few dozen minor earthquakes, but they're not severely impacted and are still operating. I also Googled Seki City, where the Spyderco was manufactured, and I found out that it's also in the Gifu Prefecture. And then I began reading about the knife and sword making tradition in Seki City. I found that Seki City is one of 2 cities in the world that is identified with knife making, the other one being Solingen, Germany. In fact, there's a saying within the knife industry that it's Solingen in the west and Seki in the east. I certainly don't claim to be an expert on Japanese knives, but the Seki tradition began almost 800 years ago when master swordsmiths located in Seki to escape the ravages of war. At one time, some 300 swordsmiths were located in the Seki area. Today, many fine knives are manufactured there, including Almar, Makusta knives, which I'm familiar with, and some Spyderco knives. And there's plenty of other ones, I'm sure. From everything I've read online, Seki City would make a fine vacation destination. They have cutlery museums, cutlery festivals, and knife-making demonstrations. It's known as the City of Blades. A lot of people around the world are wanting to help the Japanese following the recent tragedies. I'll put a link to the Japanese Response Fund that is operated by the Southern Baptist and post that below. I trust that any money donated there will be used for its intended purpose. A second way to help out is to buy a fine Japanese knife. Now I call that a win-win. We get a fine knife and our purchase helps out the Japanese economy. I've already picked out my next purchase, an Almar Hawk with engraved bolsters to go along with this eagle. I'm just trying to decide on the handle material. Y'all take care.